What's going on, guys? I guess make this real fast and then just go about my day. I'm doing practice quizzes and fucking around with AI bullshit, and I still have to go to the gym. So they had another article go out about Tiffany and how she's an actress and all that bullshit, and she's at the office. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually are making EV Korea. Good for them. Okay. From my point of view, I just have like all this and everything else that I had going on already. Right. So now, 7 months later, we can finally sort of kind of say we know what's going on and whatever the fuck. And now I just have to do everything else I was already doing. So it's communication. Communicate. And then like the most annoying thing is her and the Witches Coven will be like putting out articles about how like you gotta have good communication. Well, then why don't you have your good communication? Anyways, this just you don't handle the finances. You do what you got to do. The whole big, I get the impression that the whole big deal is she just wants to know that I support her and all that. Sure, I support you, all that bullshit. Hang out with less dudes, all that bullshit. You got it. Like it's literally almost been a year since I've seen you, and that wasn't even very long. So like, I'm just going to go like I was gonna talk about other Forex shit, but I started doing cloud exams, and now I'm all over the place. My brain is frazzled. I feel like I took 3 exams, but I didn't take any exams. All I did was deal with Tiffany shit. Somehow I went from like doing cloud, look, and this is the thing. I know that all these AI things exist. I know that all these like things to like, look, I honestly, I'm thinking about taking all the stories I've been making about Tiffany and making my own like Substack or whatever, and just like that way every week or whatever the fuck, there'll just be a new one. And that way it's just, there, just like, just go do that, read that, go there, let me like, take care of my other shit. Anyways, it's just, I'm gonna go back to being busy so I can fix all of her life problems and my life problems. Because something tells me that when she does show up, there'll be more things for me to do. And I'm gonna do them because that bitch is my Kool-Aid. All right, just don't make me regret saying that. Like, she probably will because that's what she likes to do. She'll be like, well, you, this is what you get for blah, 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 blah. Like, whatever the fuck. Because I guess that's like her culture. It's like, I guess her culture is like if they like you, they act extra, extra cunty. I swear to God, like Final Fantasy VIII, I'm not sure if I said this before. Final Fantasy VIII, the whole time I was talking about like Squall and Renoa. No, this bitch is like Fujin and Raijin. The one where she like just kicks him all the time and like smacks him and is like, you better draw. And the whole time he's like, and I don't get it. You just need to calm down. You need to go back to being Renoa. I'll get on the fucking train. Just go back to being Renoa. I have to go deal with doctors. They want me to do a checkup. I think that's what this whole thing is. They're trying to like force me to go see a doctor for a checkup because it's been like 10 or 12 years since I've done one or some bullshit like that. I don't want to go. That's going to be a whole other issue. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. They did some article about her. She's in the office. She looks pretty cute. Like, I don't know. I apparently look. This is what I was like. She either A like I don't even want to know who is giving her all these links. And the thing is, like, I'm not trying to get into it because I don't. I'm not. I'm just speculating here. But around the same time, when I was freaking out the most at Tiffany is when Sunny went on mental health trip. Sunny, are you patient zero for all this bullshit? I don't care. I'll fix that too. Don't worry about it. You all just worry about your skincare. Isn't there's TTS, there's some other thing with Yuna, Yuri, Sunny, whatever, Sooyoung, shit. And the other one, Hyuna, Hyoyeon. God, the fact that I know that. Oh my God. I'm equally as busy, if not more busy than Tiffany, because aside from dealing with my shit, I also have to deal with Tiffany. I just know that the next time I get $1 million, I'm just gonna cash it out. I'm just gonna cash it out. Like it's just I see why she is mad at me for not cashing out the $1 million. I don't even know all the details. I just know that whatever the fuck it is that has her frazzled this much, it's because I had the $1 million and I sat on it and just played Delusion of Gaia and all that bullshit. And she was probably planning all this stupid bullshit out. I guarantee you she probably even got involved in crypto trying to impress me. So she blames me for her losing her own money and all this bullshit. So I'm just going to find a way to make so much money that every time she accidentally loses a fuck ton of money, I'm just gonna laugh and go, "Oh, Tiffany, it's just like that time when you did Forever One, and then you had to go do all that stupid bullshit and didn't tell me for 7 months, and ha 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 ha. But back then I learned that blah 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 blah, and now here you go, and just pay me back later." It's just gonna have to be like that because Tiffany is adorable and she's pretty and she smells really good. But this is exactly what I meant when I said she ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but she's the brightest crayon in the box. You just keep on. You really did lose money on that Coinbase link too, didn't you? This is this is what Musashi would say. What is it? It's like today I compete against myself from yesterday, and tomorrow I compete against uh, no, victories against yourself will lead to victories against others. I can't remember what it was, but basically what I'm saying is stop comparing yourself to other people. You had a fuck ton of money. You put it in something because you were trying to do something you didn't understand. You should have taken time to study it and all that bullshit. And while you were doing that, you should have done whatever the fuck it is that you like to do instead of listening to someone else. I am that nerdy that I do just like computers and crypto and blockchain and shit like that. Like to me, a world with shitty video games but millions of dollars isn't a world I want to live in. I wanted to like infect the world with awesome video games again. But I guess we can do K-pop shit instead for now or whatever the fuck. Maybe I'll make a K-pop video game. I don't know. We'll call it Final Fantasy X-2 Part 2 or Joseon style, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Just whatever. All I know is she did something and she looks like she's looking for approval. So, all right, I've got approval for you. You keep the change. I'm gonna go about and do all my other shit. All right, talk to you later.